So this is the website, Bak Industries. And then you're going to go products. It's the you can select the vehicle, do hard. It's the mine is the Bak G2. And you're just going to go actually got mine on eBay, but this is the website. So then you can choose whether it's the short bed or the long bed. Mine's the short bed. If you have the Access guy, it'll be the longer one. And there it is. Custom built. May take up to 5 days. And then let's see if the 6 foot is the same. It's a little bit more for the 6 foot model. Still running strong. So, just wanted to point out one more thing that I didn't point out in the other video real quick. This is how it attaches. So these rails here, they attach. So they sit down, they clamp on. And once those rails are on, this piece right here is on the rails, and then the back foot cover has a threaded bolt that's attached to it, and it goes down, and then you just attach these wing nuts. So it's coming down from the top like that. And then you just do that on both sides. You know, once your track is on. And then so if you wanted to remove this, you could just undo those wing nuts. They're big enough, you could just do them with your hand. And then from there, it lifts right off. I gotta clean my truck. It's like, the birds sit on that wire and they just poop all day right on my truck. Definitely got to clean her up a bit, but she's still going. She's running strong. There's a little closer look at the wheel spacers. They're still on there. 1.25 inches, I think. Just black. I think they're the spider tracks, if I recall. Loctite. You know, and you can see from the side, it's not a whole lot, but it's just enough. And then this cab bulb lights out. That's not even the one I tapped into either, so because these 3 lights are tapping in off of this one. Just a simple bulb. Just got to go down to Napa or whatever. I know it's a little dirty in here, but here's another thing that I got for the truck. It's basically just a wireless phone charger, so I can just put my phone down right there, bloop, and it just charges it, so I don't have to plug it in, because last time I had that, in the other video, I had that cable right there. So this way you just set it down and it starts charging. The only downside is I like to put my phone up here and kind of like rest it right here if I'm using my maps, because I don't really use that all. Here's my little cubby. This actually came in handy when everyone was forced to wear masks. I was able to just kind of throw my masks in there. I don't really believe in all of that, but some places, you know, they were requiring you, so if you want to buy groceries, you pretty much had to. But unless you want to cause a big stink. And then here's the little piece of Velcro that's on there that was for the navigation, which I still got. It's just not up right now. So everything's still working good. Floor mats, clean it up a bit, but you know, it's a quick little raw overview. sunglasses holders, etc., etc. It's that leather wrap steering wheel. Did I mention that in the last video? That's the key thing. You know, I think I recommend doing this right away when you first get a truck. I think you can get these at like the AutoZone or O'Reilly's or whatever for pretty cheap. My truck came with it when I got it. Bought this truck used, but you know, on my van I actually put one on right when I got it. You can see here closely at like how this is plasti-dipped. So originally this is like a chrome color, just this piece right here, and then this from here all down is just black. It's the same as the finish on right here. And then this part is, for my truck, was color matched, so it was a white truck, so it was white. And then coming down in here is white. This is all black around the light. Up in here, this is chrome originally, you know, and then right in here, this is color matched right here. This piece would normally be white anyways. So this is plasti-dipped. I like plasti-dip because it has a little flex, and in certain spots, if it starts to, it won't chip. It'll kind of hold together a little more. I mean, you do get some little spots like that, but it would probably be much worse. And then you see, I kind of had to cut this line in using some tape. So I taped that off before, you know, I sprayed it. So that was my line there. And that kind of just helps it make it look more like the modern bumper, I guess. Modern front. Just gives it a little bit more of the updated, subtle little things like that. It's not always about the shape, it's about the colors and stuff. There's those airbags down there, and there's the airbag cradles. So I only got about like 10 pounds in them right now. See how they attach. It was a little tricky getting the cradle. Cradle has to sit on there a certain way, but the instructions are good and everything. So, and then there's my shorty exhaust. I don't think I mentioned that last time either, but you can see it in the background. See right here, because when I used the extended shackle for the lift, the exhaust pipe was like in the way, because it was supposed to, it makes an angle here, and then there's a bracket up here somewhere. I just removed a little extra bracket, and it would just come out like right here. So you get way more clearance without that, and then as long as you're moving, you're not going to build a bunch of fumes under there. That works out pretty fine, because I mean, it's just under the belly of the back of the truck, kind of comes out on the side. No big deal.